Welcome back everyone. In this video we will focus a bit on a special case. This special case is how we can start an auto launch flow from an action here above. Let me explain our scenario first. So you see here on our contact we have a checkbox which is called DOI, so double opt-in. Let's assume we have all our marketing automation in place, everything runs smoothly, you can subscribe or unsubscribe to our newsletter. Then on the other hand, we have also a call center where people can call and say, please remove me from this newsletter. And let's assume our service reps are super busy and we have here a lot of fields. So we want to make their life easier and tell them, okay, we will build here a button for you where you can click unsubscribe and people get unsubscribed from this double opt-in, and this will then of course be transferred to our marketing automation tool. To start here, we will start and build our auto launch flow first. So we click here on new flow. We start from scratch and we build an auto launch flow. So we start here, and as I said, we want to update this double opt-in checkbox here on our contact if needed. Therefore, we need an update element, so update records, and we call this unsubscribe. And we will do this, of course, on the contact. And what's important here now? The field is, first, we need to identify which record triggered this auto launch flow. So because we only want to unsubscribe this one contact, therefore we need the ID, and that's the contact ID, and this equals 2, and now we have to build here a variable. So we click on new resource, click on variable, and it's from data type text. And what's really important here, we have to make this available for input. We call this now contact ID. Make sure how you write it, because you do not need to write it like this, but you have to keep in mind how you name this variable. That's very important for our next steps. And so what we've done here, if the contact ID equals this contact ID where we started this whole flow, we will come to this in a second. Then we want to update this double opt-in field and set it to false. That's basically it. So we will save the flow and we will also call this unsubscribe. What we have to do next is we will go to our object manager, we'll go to the contact, go to buttons, links and actions, and create a new button or link. So it takes a while. Let me refresh this page. Oh. And what's important now is this, we will make a detailed page button out of it. We will display an existing window without sidebar or header, and the content source is URL. Let me also say here, we will name it to unsubscribe. And let me just copy something in here, and I will tell you what this means. So first of all, we have here our flow that this button knows which URL he needs to get. Then we have the flow name. It's unsubscribe. Then we have this question mark. So the flow knows, or the action knows, that there will be variables coming. And we tell them here now that's the contact ID. So that's how we named this input variable for the flow, equals the contact ID that started this whole flow, which is then on the page layout. So on this one contact. Let me leave it like this first and save it. Then, of course, we have to add it to our page layout. Let me refresh this for a second. We have now here our mobile and lightning actions. Here we have now our unsubscribe button, and I will just add it here and save it. Let me refresh this page also once again. And what you see here, we have now our unsubscribe button. We can test this now for a second. We go to unsubscribe. And now we have this, our flow is finished. Very nice. Also refresh it once again. Just come back. Good thing is we see our flow worked. Let me once again check it for our next test. But this, this message that your flow run well, isn't the best solution. Once we go back here to our unsubscribe button, we can extend this a bit and add a return URL to it. So once I come back and just add an end and return URL and say I want to really come back to this contact where it started, and just run this flow, then we will click on save once again. And let's check it once again. Now we click on unsubscribe. Flow runs. We will come back here. Our double opt-in is in here. That should not be happening. So refresh it once again and you see now the double opt-in is out. So that's how you can run an auto-launched flow from an action here above. You will also get the links from me to the Trailhead where this is explained with a bit more complicated case. I hope you liked it and see you in the next video.